Sundowns. Hey, Sundowns nearly they, they nearly gave their fans heart attack. What happened? Miguel Cardoso, what happened? In fact, I was so sad when I was watching this game. A whole lot of things went wrong, but that is why it's called CAF Champions League, because already Pyramid is out, Al Ahly is out, so definitely it was a very big pressure on Mamelodi Sundowns because they needed to go through. They needed to go through. If not, it will have been a whole lot of how will I put it, like bad news for South African football, honestly. Because the only team remaining now, and this is the biggest chance Sundowns is having to win this CAF champion, because all these top opponents are out. But then again, don't forget about football. Sometimes some of these teams can pull up surprises sometimes. So, but then that is why you have home and away in football. That is why you have home and away in Champions League like this. One is when you are playing home, you take, especially if you are playing home first, take a very good advantage of that home by scoring more goals. And that was why I said the 3 goals that Sundowns scored, in fact, if they had that chance, they would have scored more. But that 3 goals saved them in this second leg, because they won this game, not in the second leg, but they won this game in the first leg. That first leg won that game for Sundowns. Now look at the whole mistake that Sundowns made. They played exactly almost the same pattern they played in the first leg. When you are playing at home, the weather was okay, this is your ground, this is your team, this is your atmosphere, you needed to score, you needed to win. So then all through attacking football, no problem. Opponents to that came, they were very, very cautious of their movement. They did not want to concede too much goal, because they have in mind, or they had in mind there, that when you come to their own ground too, they are going to punish you, which is mainly in terms of African football. Even in Europe sometimes all these things happen. But then you getting 3 goals advantage. Now you went to Mali. First of all, the weather was not friendly. When you played in Sundowns, you played the game in the evening. Now Mali have to also, they play their game towards afternoon, because they are playing to their own advantage as well too. Everybody was making use of their own advantage. You understand? And so the Malians were used to hot weather. They knew quite a lot that Sundowns player will not be used to hot weather, and they have some foreign players and fresh guys, that are always from the field to the AC, from AC to, so they know that they are cool guys. So they needed to suffer and stress those guys on the field of play, which they did exactly exactly like that. Now Mudau was a very big problem in this game. Mudau forgets that he was playing away. Mudau and Modiba forgot that their primary role was to defend and not to attack. The 2 goals they scored from Mudau's position, Mudau was nowhere to be found in that play. Mudau was climbing up too much. In our away game, 3 goals advantage. From the first half, I did not expect the right fullback and left fullback to begin to attack from the very first minute of the game. No, you have to be calm, possess the ball, just like the team. Everybody knows Sundowns to be a ball possessing team. Why being a ace to attack? Why Mudau and Modiba was always in the ace running for? No, you should have stayed put, keep that pressure down, absorb the pressure from the Malian team. Then calm, your chance will always come. If they did not score you and you did not score, you will still be in advantage, at least during the first. And the sun was very, very hot, so you running, going, attacking too much and coming back, your energy, you will get exhausted easily. That was almost the first time I'm seeing Moda being exhausted. He was extremely tired. Why? Because he forgot he was playing his normal game. No, sometimes you have to play strategically, you have to play tactically. That was what Sundowns missed in that game. Their defensive line again, playing against a very, very quick attackers in this state Malian team. These guys are very quick and are very, very fast, and they were just running all through. So before you keep upside, before Muda will go out, you should have been watching your center back, knowing when to go, not when they play the ball before you now know. You have to always be in line with your center back. So in fact, I just needed a whole lot of time to narrate or to analyze this game very well, but because of time, I have to stop it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chief Special TV, where you get more longer videos and analysis of the game. But congratulations to Sundowns again. That is why you are a big club, because despite the challenges and everything, you still went to keep it up.